Hi, I'm Lennart and welcome to Thomann Brass and Winds. Today I'm not alone here, I'm here together with Christophe Grèzes from Selmer Paris, and I'm very happy that he's here, that he had the time to come to us and talk about their new reeds.
Thank you very much for the welcoming. I'm very happy to be here with you guys.
So, I can already see them. So you have two different kinds of reeds, right? So you have the black box and you have the brown box.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
The difference is there's two different. The design of the reed is a bit different. The shape and the strength is different. We can say that the brown box is more for classical, universal music, and the black one is for jazz and all the modern music.
All right. So what I read is that the black box, the reeds, the premium jazz reeds are the unfiled reeds.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah. Of course.
So what's the difference between an unfiled reed and a not unfiled, so a filed reed, right?
Oh yeah, the difference it's the cut. We also call that the French cut. When there is this little cut, it's at the beginning it was there to line the reed with the mouthpiece and the ligature. On the mouthpiece before there was a line also to put the ligature on the right position and the reed at the same right position.
For some people it might be hard to imagine that. So why don't we look what's in the box?
Yeah, of course. Carton box. Everything is eco-friendly packaging.
Yeah,
So,
what I directly noticed,
Yeah.
no plastic.
like no plastic. No, the same paper that we have for sugars.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's coffee.
Interesting.
Same thing. And after that, in it, the
Oh,
reed
wow.
case is not plastic. It's a bio-sourced material and it's compostable.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And the reeds in it.
Nice.
So this is unfiled because there is nothing here. And now we're gonna open one from the brown box. I give you that.
Maybe I can show it in the camera.
Yeah.
This is the unfiled.
So here, this is the same one, but with the French
yes.
cuts. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
You can see that in comparison. On your right, the unfiled one. To the left, the filed one, the French cut. So there is a visual difference, but is there also a difference in sound? I guess so.
Yeah, of course, of course. There is a difference in sound for three reasons. The first one is filed or unfiled. When it's filed, the reed is more free to vibrate, so the sound is going to be brighter. After that, the shape of the reed is a bit different. There is more wood on the brown box, the universal reed, than on the jazz. On the jazz, we need more vibration, more velocity of response. So for that, the cut is a bit different. And the last difference is on the strength. On jazz reeds, we use softer strengths because mouthpieces are more open. So to have the quasi same equivalence between classical and jazz, the strength is a bit softer.
And would you also say that more vibrations in the reed equals more overtones in sound?
Yeah, it's the definition of the timbre. There's the fundamental, and there is all the harmonic up from the fundamental. And for jazz and modern music, we need more response and more high register harmonics. Yeah.
Okay, nice. So there are a lot of different reeds on the market.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's very hard to decide, especially when you might be a beginner. And the question that I have for you would be, how do I choose the right reed for me, and why should I choose your reeds?
Oh, good question. Exactly, because it's always difficult to say what is the difference between one cane to another cane. First of all, the material that we use. We use a wild cane. So this cane need more time to be mature. And so normally it takes around 2 years. But with this wild cane, it's a bit more than 2 years. So there is inside more density of fiber,
Okay.
which improve the longevity of the reed, of course. And the sound is a bit different. The sound is rounder. With this, we have more longevity, and the sound is rounder.
Oh, nice. And longevity of a reed is, I think, what we are all looking for, right?
Exactly. So something very important for a musician, the strength. Normally, we are used to have 2.5, 3.5 by half strength, you know. But we decided to have quarter strength. Because strength, it's something that the maker decide, you know, it's a window of strength. And we decided to cut this window in two to have two more chance to get a good reed in a box.
Yeah, because sometimes you might be just in between, right? And then you're not happy because
exactly.
2.5 might be too hard, 2 is too soft.
Exactly, and we all know that on a box of reed, normally we find, let's say, 4 or 5 good reeds in a box, and the other one are not bad, but they are too soft or too hard. And that's the problem, because they are good, but not for me, because I use a softer reed or other reeds. So the idea to get the strength in two was for this reason, to get more chance to have more good reeds in a box.
To get lucky.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, okay. So I'm a sax player, so I'm very curious how they sound and how they feel. So I would love to try one. So which one would you prefer for me to try first? The classical one or the jazz one?
It depends what you play on your horn, but I think on the alto you have a jazz flow number 7.
Yes.
Let's try jazz 2.5. Just out of the box. Let's see. Finger crossed. Wow. Nah, it's not a question of luck.
Tastes great. Strawberries, peaches. Wow, that's a good read.
Yeah.
Sounds great. It feels great too. It has a very, very good response, I would say. That's the, let's say, jazz version, right? So the unfiled one. And I'm very curious to try the French cut, because I'm also a player of unfiled reeds, to be honest. So this is kind of what I'm used to.
Aha. Okay, let's try the French version.
Yes.
Be careful, you're gonna get my English accent.
Yeah, definitely a different feeling when I play.
Yeah.
I think the sound might be a little bit more focused. What would you say? What are the main differences between the French cut and the unfiled cut?
The French cut is more with the elegance like this, and the black box is more open sound.
So let's talk about the relation between the tip opening and the reed strength.
Yeah, it's very important. There is 3 parameters. There is the tip opening of the mouthpiece, the reed strength, and your natural air pressure, let's say. So we have to find this balance, because when mouthpiece is open, so you need to have a softer reed, because the reed has to move into the mouthpiece. So softer reed for the reed to go directly to the mouthpiece. And in reverse, when you have a very small opening on the mouthpiece, you need a harder reed. And after that, your air pressure, your natural air pressure. So you have to find a good balance. And when I have a saxophonist or clarinetist asking for me to try a material, I always say, take a new reed, because you always have the curve of your mouthpiece of the table. So take a new reed and adjust the strength of the reed regarding the mouthpiece you are trying.
And I saw that there is no reed strength 1 or 1.5, right? And when I was learning to play the saxophone, a few years ago. My saxophone teacher, she recommended that I use a 1.5 reed. You don't have that size anymore. Would you say a 2 is small enough?
Good question, because when we produce reed, we produce other reeds. And at the end, we're going to measure the flexibility of the reed to know if it's a reed number 4 or number 2 or even number 1. And it's the density of the fiber inside the cane that's going to give the strength to the reeds that we know. So when we produce reeds, we have reed number 5, number 6, or number 1. But in the market, nobody is asking for number 1. It's for that we don't put them on the catalog.
When I think about reed strength, I think about the thickness of the tip of the reed.
Yeah,
so
you're wrong.
That is wrong, right?
Yeah.
Because it's then about density, and density is not equally thickness of the reed tip, right?
Exactly. If you measure in a box, if you measure reeds number 2 and reed number 4, they are exactly the same reeds. But
Okay.
the density inside the material is different. Number 4, there is more fiber in it.
So they probably differ also in weight then.
Yeah.
Reed 4,
Yeah, sure.
reed is
Yeah.
heavier
Yeah,
than
yeah.
the 2. Okay, interesting. Good to know, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So when I pick a reed freshly out of the box, what would you recommend? Can I go directly and practice for hours, or would you recommend to just maybe practice for a short period of time? What is your recommendation?
It depends. It depends if you want to buy a reed every week or if you want to have a good reed for a long time. For sure, you want a reed for a long time. So, what I recommend, reed, there is fiber inside. Fiber, it's little tubes, you know. They are empty when it's fresh out of the box. So when you're gonna play, there is a lot of saliva going inside these tubes. And we can see that after a few minutes, the reed is quite transparent because of that. So I recommend to play the reed 2-3 minutes every day during 1 week. And after that, 5 minutes, 10 minutes every day. And after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you're going to have a reed totally stabilized and without any change between one day to another day. I think it's a good way to have a very long durability of reed.
Okay, so to say, to prepare the reed for the gigs to come.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay. All right, thanks, Christophe. Thank you for being here. It was very interesting. I'm Lennart with Thomann Brass and Winds, Christophe Grèzes from Selmer Paris, and I hope to see you in the next video.